Hello, my name is Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm a spiritual medium and intuitive reader. Welcome to True Guidance Tarot. If you haven't been here before, again, welcome to the channel. And if you have, I'm doing things a little bit differently this week. I meant to say I have a message for the earth signs, but what we're going to do is we'll do my normal weekly message for the entire element. But then at the end, I'm going to do individual readings for each sign. So I'll do Taurus, I'll do Virgo, I'll do Capricorn. Might be in a different order because I'll just be picking the cards live as we're talking. So if you would feel compelled or if it resonates with you to leave a comment or like and subscribe as we're doing this video, that would be great. I always love to hear from you. It's my intention with doing these readings to bring the highest information I can and the most accurate information I can in the context of a collective reading to you. And it's my passion, and if you feel so compelled, there's a link to donate if you want in the description. Of course, no obligation. I'm doing these because I love to do this. So just wanted to put that out there for you. Let's get straight to the earth reading. So this is kind of the general reading. We have the sun, hooray, as the situation, the lovers for how you feel, and then really interesting outcome. We've got the Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups in the middle, and the Knight of Wands. So this is a significant other type relationship, and I feel like they are saying the word father, but the feeling of the cards, I should say and the feeling of the cards is we're really talking about kind of a new relationship. We've kind of got our knight in shining armor here, so I think you see where I'm going. But let's kind of break it down. So this is your yes card. Energy around you this week is yes, victory, positivity. You're feeling great, like you're just in a great position. Something you haven't been sure about is finally clear, and there's just kind of this buzz about you. You have this feeling of vibrance. You have this feeling of it kind of feels like you're very magnetic, like people are just drawn to you because you're so happy inside. Now, some of you aren't quite really wanting to embrace that happiness, that clarity. We've got the lovers, and this is a little bit of hemming and hawing. Like, is that important? Is this important? Is this really true? Can I really trust this good thing that's happening? Is it really what I want? I'm not even sure. And so, like I said, we've got the Two of Cups in the outcome talking to me about relationships, but the lovers also means that union of male and female, self and the other, and also within yourself. So if this is not a relationship for you, if this reading is not talking about a relationship for you, it's talking about self-work that you've been doing to unite the higher and the lower self. And yes, you've made progress, but you're still kind of like, I'm not sure. And I love these two cards together. We've got the sun, and look how bright it is. And then we've got an artistic representation of a sun. So it's like not the sun itself, it's a representation of it. So you have the sun, but you're not totally believing it. And we look at your outcome. We've got Two of Cups in the middle. That's the relationship or harmony either with yourself, within yourself, or with that other person. We've got Knight of Wands here, and we've got Six of Pentacles. So, slow down, Adriana. The question here is, do I go forward where my passion is saying? You know, kind of forsaking all others, forgetting about the things that I should be doing, and just follow my heart and go with this person, go with this relationship? Or do I remember about all the things and the people that need me, all of the obligations I have, all of that, everyone needing me to be dependable and reliable and all the things that I have? And you know, this relationship is not asking you to throw caution to the wind, but it's asking you who you put first. Do you put that heart and passion first, or do you put the strings attached relationships with other people first? It's kind of like, well, if I don't show up for this person, are they going to show up for me? If I don't show up and do these things for other people, will they not give back to me? Will I have the same place in my life? It's conditional giving, basically. And so when this card shows up, Knight of Wands, it's not only go after your passion, but he kind of like he's riding on a horse, and he's just riding through the forest, and his eyes are kind of up. They're not looking at what he's actually stepping on. So there's this fear that you're going to be a bad person. You're going to be an inconsiderate, selfish person if you go with that heart. So this is really the question to you. Do you go with the heart or do you go with the obligations this week? And each choice is going to have different consequences, and you need to do some reflecting on what those consequences are. But it doesn't make you a bad person to go after your heart. It doesn't make you a bad person to engage in these types of relationships. But again, there's an opportunity cost. Going after your heart may mean, yeah, you might lose some of these strings attached relationships. Conversely, going with these strings attached relationships means that part of your heart gets stifled. So because the Lovers is here, I'm not going to make this choice for you. You have to make the choice, but I hope that you see the clear consequences of either choice. Okay, so they're telling me to do the Taurus cards first. They would like me to do 3 cards. Okay, and they're saying to put them right to left. Sometimes they're very specific. It's a continuation of what we were just talking about. That's why I'm laughing. So we've got the Ace of Cups, we've got the Two of Wands, and we've got the Seven of Cups over here. So Taurus, is you're being asked to look at, how do I grow that self-love for the future? How does this new path of self-love open me up for the future? And on the other side of it, we've got the Seven of Cups, which is being ungrounded. So getting yourself lost in these fantasy worlds about what might or might not happen, again, if you put your self-love first. What they're trying to tell you, it's not in this card, but the Two of Wands cards in the traditional deck, the guy is holding the world. So he's literally got the world in the palm of his hand. That's what they're saying to you. If you put your self-love first, you've got the world in the palm of your hand. You don't need to distract yourself with, oh, but how will it turn out? And will all of these little details really work? And I'm not quite sure if I see the way forward. Is this really the right thing I need to do? All of that doesn't matter. They're giving you the assurance that when you put that self-love first, everything follows. You are set up for confidence. You're set up for success. Everything that you want comes to you when you put that self-love first. Okay, now they are saying Capricorn, and today the moon is in Capricorn, so that's a very special moment for all of us. Okay, middle 2. Okay, let me think about this for a second. Let me see what they're trying to say. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles on one side, and we've got the Three of Pentacles on the other side. Okay, I see. So they are asking you to step up and be more of a leader this week, especially in your partnerships at work, especially in these partnerships with colleagues. We've got both Pentacle signs. We're talking about earthly stuff. So in these relationships with your colleagues, you're not necessarily stepping forward with your vision, but you've been feeling an instinct that now is the time to strike, like the iron is hot, right? So, and opportunity happens because the timing is right, because the right moment has occurred. You can have everything set up perfectly, but if the timing isn't right, it's not going to work out. And you're going to feel inside that this is the right timing. Your partner may not be feeling that, and so you're going to have to push them a bit. And this is not necessarily with one person. They're telling me that this is kind of more global. So we're also talking about taking leadership in your family, taking leadership in your friendships, taking the leadership in your time with your significant others. And it's not, I don't feel like this is going to be really that hard for you to do. It's just kind of, you need to voice what you're feeling. And you need to feel okay about kind of taking the upper hand right now, taking the step forward, not waiting for them to come to the conclusions, just kind of pulling them gently along, pulling them gently forward. So, we're not talking about being aggressive with your will. We're just talking about like, I have this strong feeling that we need to do X, or I really feel that this is the way we need to go. So not forcing your will. There's no forcing going on here, but just kind of gently coercing, gently pulling. Okay, and who do we have left? We've got Virgo left. They are saying 4 cards. Okay, Virgo, you've been overextending yourself again. Oh my God. And you didn't want me to say that, did you? Okay, been little overextending yourself. We've got the Four of Cups, we've got the Eight of Cups, we've got the Nine of Wands, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. We are talking about taking back that energy and doing the self-care. You've been showing up for everyone. Everyone has been expecting you to be that uber earth mother who takes care of all the details, who makes things work out. They're saying the party to me. I know people are going to be having lots of get-togethers today, but you know, you're doing everything to get everything set up right so everyone has a good time, and in the process you're leaving behind the time that you need to reflect on yourself. So the time that you need to go inside and really think about what's going on with you, that's not where your energy is going. Your energy is going into taking care of everyone else. And your soul is just waiting for you to say, you know what, guys, I need 5 minutes to myself, and just go in a room by yourself and take some time to breathe, and take some time to center, and take some time to remind yourself that yes, service is important, but service to yourself comes first. Okay, so really watch that overextension, because there's going to be an emotional consequence to this. You're going to have some emotional volatility because of not staying as grounded and present and nurturing of yourself as you could be. So, you know, that's really not something that needs to happen. It's just kind of like, it's kind of like your inner child throwing a tantrum, saying, pay attention to me. And so, you know, we don't need to get to that tantrum point. Just take a little bit of time for yourself. In fact, right after watching this video, if you can. So that was fun. I enjoyed sharing those readings with you, and I really look forward to seeing you next week. Happy full moon, happy eclipse, and happy 4th of July, and I'll see you next week.